Ash was once silver. A story by Estebe Babe. Destiny is a lie whispered often enough to sound holy. They told Kale he was chosen. They never told him what he would lose for it. Silver in his hand, fire at his feet, and a world waiting to see if heroes could survive their own truths. This is his story, and the man who was once a hero has become its greatest enemy.
The village of Eloria slept under a silver moon, its thatched rooftops glinting faintly in the soft night. Crickets sang their endless song, and the smell of pine and smoke hung in the air. Most villagers were fast asleep, but in a small wooden hut at the edge of the village, Kale, a young apprentice blacksmith, could not sleep. Kale was lean but strong, with dark hair that always fell into his eyes and hands calloused from years of hammering iron. Tonight he felt a stirring he had never felt before, a sense that something was coming. He stepped outside. The moonlight fell on the forest beyond the village, and he could see a flicker of strange, dark movement among the trees. A chill ran down his spine. From the shadows, a voice called, "Kale." He spun around. No one was there, just the whisper of wind through the pines. But Kale knew one thing. He was no longer just a blacksmith. Something was awakening in him, something ancient, tied to the forest, the moon, and the destiny of Eldoria itself. Far beyond Eloria, in the jagged mountains of Vorgath, a dark fortress loomed. Its towers pierced the clouds, and its gates were guarded by creatures of shadow. Here lived Lord Malakar, the sorcerer who had turned once peaceful lands into wastelands with his black magic. Malakar's eyes glowed like embers in the gloom as he held a crystal orb, watching Eloria. So the boy stirs, the one foretold in the prophecy, Kale of Eloria. He will not escape me for long. With a wave of his hand, the shadows writhed like living things, creeping across the lands, snuffing out light and hope. Malakar's hunger was for absolute dominion. His power was unmatched, but he could not see the fire that had begun to burn in Kale. The next morning, Kale found a strange object near the edge of the forest, a sword, its blade silver and glowing faintly, carved with runes he could not read. When he touched it, a warmth spread through him, and a voice whispered in his mind, "Kale, rise. You are the guardian of Eldoria. The shadows approach. You must prepare." Kale ran back to his hut, heart pounding. This was impossible, yet he could not ignore it. He sought advice from the village elder, Mira, who had once been a warrior of legend. "The prophecy is true," Mira said gravely. "A child of humble beginnings will rise to challenge the shadow. That child is you, Kale, but you cannot fight alone." And so Kale began his journey, to seek allies, to train with the sword, and to discover the magic hidden within himself.
Weeks passed. Kale, guided by Mira, ventured into the Emerald Forest, where creatures of light still resisted Malakar's influence. Suddenly, the ground shook. From the shadows, Malakar appeared in full form, cloaked in black mist. "So the little hero comes to die," Malakar sneered. "Do you think a boy can stop me?" Kale raised his sword. Runic light coursed along the blade. The forest itself seemed to answer, branches twisting to shield him. The two clashed. Magic and steel collided in a symphony of light and shadow. Kale had never felt power like this before, and he realized something terrifying. Defeating Malakar would require more than skill. It would require courage, wisdom, and the strength to trust others. Kale survived the first clash, but he knew it was only the beginning. Malakar would not stop until he had conquered all of Eldoria. He began to gather allies. Leora, the forest witch who could command animals and speak with the trees. Thorin, a giant with strength unmatched and a heart as gentle as a lamb. Eren, a rogue with a mysterious past and unmatched skill with throwing knives. Together, they would face trials of fire, shadow, and betrayal. They would unlock the secrets of the ancient runes, and Kael would learn the true power that lay within him. But above all, Kael understood one thing. Malakar may be powerful, but even shadows cannot exist without light. And so, the adventure of Kael, the hero of Eldoria, had only just begun.
Watch out for part 2. Please like, comment, and share.